The US and China have agreed to preliminary terms at the G20 meeting. There has been no concrete pact put into place to actually fix the issues which are still ongoing. But as long as the market sees that something is happening, even if it really means nothing, will react positively to it. That's how algorithms work. Find a way to push the markets higher. But don't worry about the underlying issues because the Fed is so dovish. Whatever that means. You came here for the truth, so let me unveil that for you. Today we're going to look at the US and China trade issues that are ongoing today. I'm going to bring this to you very quickly, and let's start by looking at this article out of CNBC. Apparently, this trade deal with China is one of the largest ever made. Last Saturday, the White House said in a statement that the U.S. would leave tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese products at a 10% rate and not raise it to 25% at this time. That's basically all the information that we have. There are no further escalations. And so the market is probably going to trade very positively based on this limited set of data. When the market opens, I believe that you will see it go into the green because they're going to say, look, the Fed is, quote, dovish, whatever that means, as well as looking at the trade issues which are apparently relaxing. Even though the trade tariffs are still there, of course this is going to be an issue, but we don't have to look at that because they say everything is going to be okay. So in the short term, I do believe markets will react positively to it. We have the Federal Reserve coming out and reassuring the markets that everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be fine. At the same time, you see the G20 meeting, they sit down, they have a talk, they agree that they won't increase tariffs beyond where they are today, which they're already relatively bad. And of course, as we have seen in the past with prior handshake agreements, that this changes every single day. A tweet gets sent out, a news article gets posted, one of the leaders meets with the other leader, we have individuals down the line meeting with other individuals, and then suddenly you have this whole thing going up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nobody has any idea. Let's scrap the whole thing. I have no clue what's going on. The market's going up, market's going down. And of course, this is daily events happening all the time. Now, with the Federal Reserve being so dovish, I think it's a little silly to talk about the dovish and hawkish side of the Federal Reserve, whether they're going to be this or that at any particular day. They have a plan that's set out that has absolutely nothing to do with your idea of what the economy should be at. They have their own metrics. They have their own schemes that they are developing behind the scenes that are not transparent to the public. They're going to do so regardless of what happens with jobs. They're going to do so regardless of what's happening with all of those individuals who rely on interest rates to remain low. They're doing this based on their own metrics, and it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter who's in charge. It doesn't matter any of that. They are going ahead because they're being told what to do. The FOMC, remember, it's not just one person at the Federal Reserve deciding things. There's a whole crew of people. They decide what to vote on, and I'm sure they're getting orders from higher up. That goes beyond what we see in this government or any other government. That's all for this video. If you found it informative, please give me a thumbs up. When you give me a thumbs up, you're supporting the channel. And don't forget to check out my website. I got a lot of free data on this website. I got the free e-course. I've got free ebooks. That's themoneygps.com. Remember that I am now on the iTunes podcast if you want to check me on there. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Reddit. I'm on my own website here, themoneygps.com. I'm all over the place now, and I'm trying to expand further and further as long as it's an automated process. I'm trying to figure that all out. Most of them don't offer an automated process to do that, and so I don't have time to do it, but I would like to get onto Stitcher and Spotify and any other method that I can do so as long as it's automatic. So stay tuned for more data on that, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.